Hello, everybody. Welcome back, loves. Welcome back to She Reads Tarot. My name is Catherine, and I am the host of the channel. And tonight we are going to be getting into your love reading for Aquarius. And welcome back to the channel, everyone. And hello, welcome, everybody. I did want to go ahead and first of all, I think I've already made the announcement to my Capricorn audience, but for everyone else, I want to welcome you to my new space. I am now in my very own recording studio. I promised you guys that I would be coming on more regularly. I would be coming out with more videos, and there would just be a lot more interaction from myself to you guys, and that time is now. So I just wanted to kind of jump on this evening just to say hello and to let you guys know that I'm here. Hold on just one quick second. I forgot to turn my oven. Sorry about that, guys. I made tacos earlier and I left the oven on. So I had to go and turn that off. So anyhow, and I put my taco shells in the oven just in case you're wondering what I'm using my oven for. But anyways, so I'm here. It was a very long process. I'm still not completely done moving everything, but I'm here now. I'm physically living and residing in my new home and operating my recording studio at full fledged. Okay. And those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. Please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and also hit the like button. It really helps us over here. And I am trying to grow the channel. So if you could, please share this message for me. Every share helps, and it really, really does help get the word out. And the algorithms will pick up this activity. So please do that if you could for me. All right. So let's go ahead. This is where you can get all your readings every single month, you guys. Also, I have other readings that I'm going to be uploading throughout the month. We'll be doing twin flame readings. I'll be doing past, present, future, Celtic cross readings, Queen Tower spread readings. That's one of the spreads that I have developed and invented. Okay, so it's my own thing. It's actually a trademark situation in the process. So it's branded under the Queen Cancer Tarot brand, but it's called the Queen's Tower spread. That's just what I call it. So you can check out the playlist if you want to see any of the previous readings that I've done like that, or you can type it into your search bar and I'm sure it'll pull up my videos. But other than that, you guys, I do pretty much every sign on this channel, and then I have additional readings. And then on my main channel, Queen Cancer Tarot, I read for Cancerians and all cross watchers. Okay, so I can do both. Okay, I do both. Also, on my channel Tarot Talk Live, I do conspiracy theory related tarot readings. I do true crime tarot and various tarot readings. So just go and check out all three of my channels, you guys. And there is another surprise that I have coming soon, but I'm not going to announce it just yet. I am going to wait, but I am very excited once I am able to make that announcement. So just know I'm working on some things on the back end for you guys. And well, it's going to be for everybody. not just you guys, but for everyone. It's not tarot related, so you may be surprised. Hold on, I just threw my cards everywhere, guys. Okay. Yeah, but this next announcement that I have for you guys is not tarot related. So, but it is something that I am very passionate about and very excited to announce. All right, but let's go ahead and get started. So we are going to be looking at your energy, Aquarius. We're going to look at overall energy. We'll look at past, current, future messages. When in regards to love, okay, you could be currently in a relationship with someone, currently out of a relationship, looking for a relationship, or just wanting to do you. So we'll see what comes out in the cards. All right, so starting with the overall energy, what is the overall energy for Aquarius? Okay, those cards wanted to come out. So we have the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Okay. And we have, I don't know why. Okay. And then we have hostilities, number 26. And this is number 36, you guys. Archangel Ariel. I'm sorry. Yes, Archangel Ariel. And then you have hostilities, number 26. And then we have number 30, the garden and the gate. This is one of my favorites. And then we have in the near future. Okay, so that is the overall energy, Aquarius, for you. So now I am missing something. Hold on for just 1 second. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. I wanted to make sure I had my information and my booklet on the cards. I'm still trying to unpack things, folks. The stuff is everywhere, so please forgive me while I'm trying to find my groove here. Okay, but I hope that you can see everything okay. Eventually, I'm going to move things closer so that the camera will be right on top of the cards, because I want you guys to have a good visual of the cards, okay? But for now, this is going to have to do for right now. I'll get it figured out a little bit more. I'll play around with the angle a little bit more later, okay? But for now, this works. So let's start with the first card we got, second chakra, Archangel Ariel, okay? You see that? Number 36. Let's get that a little closer. There we go. Number 36, Archangel Ariel. Now, this represents intimacy and desire, okay? Intimacy and desire. And in a love relationship, there could have been some issues with intimacy that led to some arguments or hostilities for your person, or vice versa, depending on the situation here, right? But this is someone who's clearly in battle mode, right? They are ready to defend themselves. Now, when this comes to intimacy and creativity, it could be that someone found out about someone else cheating in the connection. Someone could have been unfaithful here, and it could have led to a lot of hostilities on your part or on your person's part, depending. Or this could be resonating with energy that you may have experienced in your previous connection, or your person may have experienced this in a previous connection, but this is giving me in the past. And then we have the garden and the gate here. I love this card. It's one of my favorites in this deck. Number 30. This also represents creativity with the 3 here. Okay. But the true meaning of the garden and the gate is all about prosperity, being very abundant, and yet playing it safe, staying on the inside. It's almost giving me 2 of Wands energy. Okay. It's giving me 2 of Wands, but it's giving me more of an energy of someone who is afraid, right? They're staying in the security of all of this prosperity and abundance, and they're looking out, right? But they're not certain if whatever is out there will be able to sustain them like what they have here, right? So they're just playing it safe. They're remaining on this side of the gate, and they're staring off into the outside, right? But I feel like there's energy of feeling like they're missing something, right? Feeling like by staying on the inside of this gate that they're missing out on something. That's kind of the indication. It's like this person wants to go outside of this gate. They want to go outside. They want to step out and see what is out there, but they're afraid. So this could be an energy, Aquarius, where you were in a connection previously. You may have found out that this person may have cheated or was with others. It may have caused a lot of hostilities, but it also may have caused some insecurity on your part, to the point where now you're sitting on the inside and looking out and afraid to go out there to see what else is in store for you. And we have in the near future coming in. So this is giving me an indication of something beautiful, something that you have been expecting or waiting on is coming, because this is in the future position, right? So we have distant past, recent past, current energy, and the near or distant future. And this literally says near future here. Okay. So we're going with it. Now, underneath the deck, says opportunity, Aquarius. So this is definitely talking about something that is coming towards you, something new. All right. And right behind the opportunity, we have all tied up here, right? So there's an indication of someone who is bound. Okay. Now, whether or not this person is bound by some sort of committed energy, like they have other commitments and that they're tied up and can't get out of, or there's a sense of being all tied up in a situation where it's so complicated that they feel stuck, right? And they're not seeing this opportunity, right? They're not seeing this opportunity because they are all tied up or stuck in the past. Maybe they're stuck in a situation where they're still traumatized by what they went through in the past, or even for some of you, you may still be very angry here. Okay. So there's some anger, but there's also some insecurity. This is all about security here. All right. But there's going to be a new opportunity that is coming your way. All right. So let's see. Let's look at some more oracle messages here. Actually, let's look at Archon. Okay. Let's see what else we get here for you. Aquarius. Tell me about Aquarius, please. Okay. Tell me about Aquarius, please. Tell me about Aquarius. Tell me about Aquarius. Okay. So we have a privileged lady here. Okay. So this speaks of a single person. This is also the number 3. We have lots of 3s. We have repeating 3s all throughout this reading. Okay. I'm seeing 3, 3, 3. And we have over here number 6, which is also a multiplier of 3. Okay. And so is 36. We have 12 here. We have 30. And now we have 6. Mature woman. So you have someone who is privileged. So we're going to say this is someone who's single. This is someone who is perhaps courting, or someone who's looking to settle down, or just someone who's single and they have no prior commitments. And then we have this mature woman. So I'm seeing 2 feminine energies. One of them is single, and the other one is very much, we're going to say, mature, spoken for. Okay. So you could have a situation where you're dealing with 2 feminine energies, or your person could be dealing with someone else while they were in a committed relationship with you. Under the deck, look, mature man. I'm sorry, not mature man, wealthy man. Let's get it right here. Wealthy man, number 13. See that? Number 13. And look, number 3. What did I tell you about all these 3s? This is marriage here. And again, this is an indication of third party. Okay. I'm getting third party energy. I'm also getting an energy of surprise element with gift here. All right. Something is going to be happening that you're not expecting. Something with a third party is going to come up. And then look, we have imprisonment here. Number 29, 9 plus 2 is 11. Twin flame energy, but we have imprisonment. So this is giving me an indication of someone who is not expecting something. They feel stuck in a situation, but something unexpected is going to happen. Okay. So I do feel that there is an energy of someone who feels like they can't move forward. This could also be an energy of a new opportunity coming, but with all tied up, it could be that you're emotionally all tied up in this past connection because you still have anger or unresolved anger or feelings or hostilities that you're dealing with, right? Things that are making you insecure, things that you know you don't want to carry over into a new connection. With wealthy man and marriage here, there is also some indication that you may have someone who is very stable, someone who's also looking for a commitment or wanting to settle down. You may have someone who's proposing marriage, but I'm getting a strong energy of you're going through some sort of change here, which is why we have the number 13 coming through. And the number 3 with marriage, again, it's all about security. Security, and we have commitment here. Okay, with wealthy man and marriage. So someone very secure financially is going to be coming your way. And I feel let's look at the tarot messages. I feel for some of you, yeah, look, under the deck here, you guys. Look, coffin, number 19. So there is an ending. And then we have child. Okay? So this is all about being vulnerable. This is all about something new coming your way. Number 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. Wish fulfillment. Something new is coming your way. And why is this card in the reverse, you guys? Distant horizon is in the reverse. Number 36, which is also 3s. And look, we got in the near future, which is the same as distant horizon in the reverse. Look at this. Energy doesn't lie. Distant horizon, out of all the cards that are in the reverse, there are none in the reverse in this deck. I have no reversals in this deck whatsoever. The only one happened to be confirming this exact same energy. So you guys don't listen. Listen, don't question when it's right in front of you. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? And then we'll look at the tarot messages, okay? So let's see. What else do we have for Aquarius here? So we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, so again, someone new is coming in. This is the reason why all these feelings are coming to the surface. You're having to deal with this because everything that you want is going to require letting all of that go from the past. What else do we have here? Feels like one of those cards going to come out. Let's see. Okay. In the reverse. So you have playfulness in the reverse. To recapture memories, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. This is in the reverse right now with romantic feelings. I feel to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So again, I feel that this is all upside down or all in the reverse because you're not feeling playful. You're feeling very, very nervous. I'm getting an energy of feeling anxious, like something is going to go wrong here. under the deck, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And look, past life relationship. So, whatever it was that you dealt with in the past is very much going to be a factor in this current new relationship. Any romantic feelings that you have that come up with playfulness in the reverse, it's going to make you feel nervous rather than you feeling excited. You know what I mean? All those things that you feel when you meet someone new and things are going well, it's going to be the opposite for you, only because of the way things went in your previous connection. So now we're going to look at the tarot messages. All right, so let's see. Past, current, future energy. Past, current. Oh, I got a card in here, you guys, that was underneath there. I'm going to put it back in the deck. All right. Okay, past, current, future energy for Aquarius. Tell me about Aquarius, please. I'm going to take this card that wants to come out. I'm just randomly pulling cards. Past, current, future. Let's go ahead and look under the deck. And we have the Page of Wands here. Okay. Page of Wands represents an energy of someone who's they're taking action. Okay. Taking action. They're moving forward with the situation without putting a ton of thought into it. Right? They're acting on their emotions. You know what I mean? More so than their thoughts. This is also someone who's willing to kind of like take a leap, right? That Page of Wands, it's all about fiery passion, being passionate about something to the point where you just kind of jump into it, right? And then look, with the Queen of Swords. This is an energy of someone who knows what they're doing. Like they've already scoped it out. You don't have to worry about this person not being aware of their surroundings here. Do you know what I mean? But we have that Page of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So this could also be someone who's acting, but they're acting based on what they want to do, not based on their intuition. They're taking quick action and not considering their intuition. Look, we have the Three of Pentacles here. So this is all about being with others, right? Making a connection. Working with others, joining forces with others, collaborating, getting together. And that Page of Wands, that also refers to passion. It can refer to romance. This is telling me that someone is nervous about moving forward. Someone is nervous about moving forward. The very next card under the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune, followed by the Nine of Swords. So, Three of Pentacles to the Wheel of Fortune. Someone who's afraid to collaborate or work or be in a relationship with someone else. Something is going to change. There's something coming in. Okay. The Nine of Swords is next. So this is all about someone who is scorned, someone who feels betrayed. So what this is giving me, someone jumped into a connection even though their intuition may have been telling them otherwise. They did it anyways, and they did it without asking a bunch of questions. Three of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like as soon as the decision was made to be with this person or to be in a committed relationship, that's when this person betrayed you. Or things changed and you ended up getting hurt in the process. Definitely someone who did you very wrong here. And I feel like it happened soon after you got in a connection with this person. They didn't wait long, is what I'm saying. We have the King of Swords and the King of Cups. That King of Swords is all about being right, being just. That's someone acting on authority. This is someone who is acting based on feeling justified. And we have the King of Cups, which is an energy of someone who is emotionally distant, or there is some sort of separation when it comes to emotional and physical. So here we go. We have a situation here. This person pretty much, they justified their actions by saying, well, we were separated. Or this person may have created a separation with the King of Swords and the King of Cups. They could have said something to you to cause this distance so that they would feel justified in their actions and doing what they wanted to do. Either way, there's an indication that this person knew what they were doing. They very much knew what they were doing. And we have the Ace of Cups. There it is. This is all about this new opportunity I told you about. Here it is, Aquarius. This is a new romantic opportunity that is coming or being presented. And look, with the Five of Cups, this person is obviously cheating. Definitely an energy of you being taken advantage of, you being upset behind this Ace of Cups energy. We have the Eight of Swords. There it is. That energy of feeling stuck or bound to a situation, or like you are trapped in some way. Future energy. We have the Six of Wands. So this is all about public recognition. This is also a victory card here. So to me, I'm definitely getting an energy of victory in the form of freedom. You are about to get your freedom here. And that's interesting too, because this isn't the first reading where I have seen someone who was trapped and stuck in a situation. And when it ended, they weren't sad at all because they had been trapped and stuck. So Yeah. Let's go ahead and look at the challenges. Sorry, guys. Go ahead and look at the challenges. If you feel the need to speed up this reading, please do. If you change the speed to 1.5, 1.25, that's kind of a happy medium for me. Kind of bump it up just a little bit. If you need this reading to go much quicker, you can even bump it up to 1.5. Okay. Challenges. What are the challenges for Aquarius? And challenge for Aquarius, please. The challenges for Aquarius, please. Aquarius, what are the challenges for Aquarius? These are coming out sideways, so I'm just going to turn them up right here. Oh, this is in the reverse. So we have perfect match and we have synergy, okay? Perfect match and synergy. So it could be that this person appeared or seemed to be a perfect match for you. You may be around this person a lot because of that, or you may feel attached, right? Because if you think about this key and this lock, right? It's an attachment once you have the key inside the lock, right? And we have synergy. So again, togetherness, oneness, perfect match. All of those things can be very pressurizing when it comes to making consideration on whether or not you're in a healthy place. This may not be what you're looking at, but because you are biased, right, you may see it as this. Now we have player and we have balance here. All right. And as for the conflict goes, this person is definitely in player energy. And I don't see this person has balanced anything out, or there's an indication of you needing to make sure this person is on the up and up here. I feel like, again, just kind of stop expecting anything balanced when it comes to this person's energy because they are such a player. We have toxic in the reverse here, which is interesting. Because it's like someone who was toxic is no longer toxic. They have been put in their place here. Losing interest. Look at this. I can't make this up. Underneath the deck, losing interest, unavailable, and no freaking spark. You guys, how do we get these 3 cards in a row under the deck? Come on. This is not a coincidence, okay? But all energy is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. But come on now. Come on. This is a challenge. This is the challenge. You have lost interest. You are no longer available emotionally, and there is no spark. There's no spark for the connection. Okay? No spark. No spark. Okay? So let's look at the tarot messages here. I feel like this person may be also with toxic in the reverse. They may be coming back around. I'm getting an energy of, we saw 13, right? And we saw wealthy man. I feel this person may be coming around with either a lot of excuses or this person is trying to change things around. This person may even come to you with some sort of an engagement or a proposal. Do you see what I mean? Because I'm getting an energy that this person, like they're not giving up. See, we have gift, which is the surprise I was talking about. And then we have imprisonment. So I just feel that it's going to be after things end here that this person is going to come around again. That's why we have coffin and child. Okay. 19 and 18. Two of my favorite numbers. Okay. That's all about being vulnerable after an ending. I'm just telling you what the cards say. So let's see. Tell me about the challenges. Okay. And the jumper here. And the jumper is justice. Okay. This is it. This is it. Cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? The challenge is you made your bed, now you have to lay in it. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Do you see what I'm saying? This is an energy of something this person created. They did this. They put their time and energy into making this happen. So they are the ones ultimately that is going to reap the benefits of this situation or dealing with the challenges and the obstacles. Justice and the 8 of Pentacles. That justice card is what it is. It's exactly what it says it is. That 8 of Pentacles, listen. Someone is working really hard to make sure that someone pays. Someone is working hard to make sure that someone gets justice. What else did we have? So we have the Queen of Wands. This is an outside party, a third party. Under the deck, the 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment, and we have the Hanged Man. Look at this. With the 4 of Cups, I can't make this up in the Judgment card. I'm done. So Aquarius, the verdict is in. Okay. That 9 of Cups and the Hanged Man tells me everything that I need to know. Okay. The 9 of Cups is all about wish fulfillment. It's all about being satisfied. The Hanged Man, this is someone who would rather hang from a tree suspended in air and hold their breath before they believe that anything is going to come through here, that there's going to be any satisfaction. They're no longer willing to wait. And then we have the 4 of Cups. Again, this is talking about separation. This is talking about boredom. Someone who is literally bored. And then we have the Judgment card. Interesting. This is all about someone who's really looking at themselves in a situation. And it's almost like they're wondering, why is this person not interested? Why is this person acting this way? This is a very toxic energy, but we have toxic in the reverse with no spark here. I feel this person is going to realize unavailable, losing interest. You're going to go from losing interest to unavailable to complete letting this person know, listen, I'm not attracted to you in that way. Sorry. Okay. So what is the advice for my Aquarians? Sorry. I almost said Cancer. What is the advice for Aquarius, please? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Aquarius. Okay, there it is. That anxiety. There's the anxiety card I was telling you about, and we have the sun. So listen, don't be anxious or nervous about finding out the truth. Never be anxious or nervous about finding out the truth in the situation. It is what it is here. 9 and 1. I almost feel like you should be just trust and believe. Look, it's interesting. We have trust here. Trust and believe that there is going to be some satisfaction from this, from being in the light. You need to trust and believe and be thankful, I feel, in the fact that the sun is right there next to you. The truth is right there. It's no mistake. I would rather have my eyes open than not at all. Okay, under the deck, cornucopia, and listening to your intuition. Listen, this is all about abundance here. Abundance. And listening to your intuition is key. We have attachment here and we have freaking deceit. I kid you not right now. And it literally is saying, choose a new direction. Aquarius. I can't. Your spirit team is looking out for you right now. Oh my gosh. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Let's pull another card. I'm going to pull 3 more cards. I'm going to pull 2 from this deck. I want to look at the near and distant energy. Okay. Near and distant energy. I'm going to cut the deck out. And then we'll look underneath the deck for the distant energy. So the near future energy. Near future energy. We have beauty here. May you perceive nature's artistry afresh. Okay, so you may be getting out into nature. You may be going sightseeing. You may be taking a vacation somewhere very scenic, somewhere to get your mind off of just the ugliness of the situation you've been dealing with. It's been very ugly for you, Aquarius, and I feel like it's now time for you to get out and look at things that are positive and getting into some beautiful things to bring back that beautiful energy that you lost. In the distant future, what did I tell you? Look at this. Look at this. Reflect. See, I feel like right now you need to focus on looking at beautiful things, because what you went through was probably very traumatic, very abusive, very much needing time to heal. So I feel like in that process, you may not want to reflect too much because it's going to bring about a whole lot of confusing and frustrating energies and emotions that I feel like if you were able to just kind of relax your brain and heal, and then come back to the table and do some shadow work later, I feel like that is more of a situation that you're looking at. That's why we have this situation here with hostilities is what is holding you back. Oh my God. Don't let hostilities or whatever it was that this person did, don't fall into the trap. You know what I'm saying? Don't get held back by it. We have reflect, and this is the distant future. So Spirit is saying right off the bat, You just need to get away and look at something different and have a different outlook, refresh your energy, all of those good things. And then we'll come back and do and reflect on the situation at a later date. Just not now. I wouldn't do it now. Under the deck, it says gratitude. Okay. Take some time and give thanks. You see this rainbow coming out of the clouds. May you honor all that you receive. Okay. So I do feel that it's a very good time for you to be grateful, thankful, in seeing the truth in the fact that you didn't lose in a major way. Whatever you lost, you're still here. You're still able to make good choices for yourself. You wouldn't be listening to this reading if you were not Cancer. I guarantee it. Okay. I just want to let you know I love you guys so very much. Please join me on all the other Aquarius readings on this channel. Check out my other two channels, and I will be back with more lovely readings and more collective and general readings coming up probably in the next day or so. Actually, I should be finishing up with Pisces tonight, and that will finish us all up for the month of May and June. And I'm going to get cracking right in with June and get started off all over again. All right, Aries through Pisces. So I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care of each other and take care of yourselves. Bye.